I am God. I am self-conscious. I wasn't sure if I was going to make another video, but I guess I am making another video. I've made quite a lot of videos today. Self-conscious. Well, see, when I was born, I was a very shy kid, okay? I mean, my mum and my biological parents, my mum and dad, my dad forsook me. He ran away. Being the witch man he is. Yeah, he's into witchcraft and stuff, right? So he ran away. With his long hair cut and his big beard. Tall, skinny guy. Brown hair. Yeah. He had that typical Jesus look about him, which is kind of bizarre, huh? He lost all his money on betting on the Four Horsemen. Well, you used to always bet on the horses, right? You can bet on the horses. You can bet each way, and it's on the four horses, right? And he lost his money, right? So my mom was really pissed off at him, and then she divorced him. Yeah, it went something like that, basically. Anyways, my mom's dead now. I live in this house. It's my house. It was my mum's house. But anyway, let's carry on, shall we? I am self-conscious. So what does that mean? So if someone's self-conscious, that means they're suffering from paranoia and anxiety. So I grew up, and I have to say, most of my life I have suffered from anxiety and paranoia, and well, especially probably up until the age of my mid-20s, I would say. Well, early 20s, mid-20s. Yeah, I mean, I got better, right? I've kind of but I've had some challenges in my mid-20s as well, where it's yeah, but for the most part, I have suffered from a lot of anxiety in my life. Okay. But that's the weird thing, isn't it? Because I was born into this world, and there was no one to tell me that I'm God, right? There was no one who said, "Hey, Grant, by the way, you're God." It's like, nope, nobody did that. So, and the thing is that being me isn't like being anybody else. So, my life experiences were always going to be unique to me, because I'm God. It goes along with the power that I have. My power, I have great power. I am the most powerful. Well, that's the thing. There's only one God, and that's me, and I created everything. So that's quite a lot of power, I would say. Yeah. Like what happened on 9/11, yeah, or the wars that have happened, and what's going on in Russia, what's going on in Israel, Ukraine, all these things. I affect everything in the world. Okay, so when you see 50,000 people get flattened in Turkey, in an earthquake, well, it has a lot to do with me. Yeah. I mean, it's not that I said to myself that day, "Hey, you know what? I want to see an earthquake happen in Turkey," and then it just happens. It didn't quite happen like that. It happens because magic. These are the outcomes of magic battles. Okay, because I am the master manifester, and there are billions and billions and billions of people who try to steal my power from me. So, all these bad things happen as a result of these magic battles. You see, these are demons fighting me, and demons. That's the thing. People die in the process in these things. Okay, that's how it goes. Okay, people were told, I asked people to love me. If they don't love me, well, they're kind of expendable. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's kind of how it is. Yeah. Well, you can't complain if that's, if you don't love me, well, I mean, you probably will complain, but I ain't listening. I don't care. I've been through enough pain and misery and suffering. Okay? I don't care about how you feel. So, I'm self-conscious. Self-conscious. Well, that's the thing. I know who I am. I'm God. I'm conscious of who I am. I'm self-conscious. Yeah. Do I need to say anything else? Really? Well, but that's the thing, because, for so long, I didn't know who I was, right? For so long, I didn't know who I was. So, that phrase, self-conscious, because the being suffering from anxiety it helps me hold on to my power, you see, because I wasn't actually aware of who I was. I didn't know that I was God, but I was suffering from a lot of anxiety, and that's called being self-conscious. And so I was suffering with anxiety. So, that's why, because, it's kind of necessary. Well, it's good for me to know who I am. It's not good if I don't know who I am. So if I don't know who I was, well, I was suffering from anxiety. It's a magic thing, right? So it's a strange thing to think about, really. But obviously, all that anxiety and misery and pain and suffering, it led me to where I am, you see? It actually helped me get to where I am, because I went through all that stuff, and then, that led to me buying a Bible and investigating and learning and figuring out things, learning the truth, and then getting attacked by demons, evil angels, and then seeing the world go completely crazy as a result of it. And I can literally sit behind a computer screen all the time, and I'm watching a world that is putting on a clown show for me all the time. And I try to tell it that it's a clown and it needs to listen to me, and it doesn't want to. So, terrible things happen as a result of that. And that's it, really. I mean, that's where I am now. I've explained it all already. Okay. That'll do.